I really thought there'd be like something in the toilets, like an Easter egg or something. Okay, that's not an Easter egg. That is not the Easter egg I was looking for. Hi, I'm shirlierox. Thank you for checking this out. So this is going to be... Oh, that's a terrible intro. This is going to be Trans-Siberian Railway Simulator Prologue. I swear these games are getting longer and longer in the names. So this is a game all about a Trans-Siberian Railway line. And the thing that interested me is there's the actual trailer for it down here. It looks like it's a mixture of simulation, walking around, getting on the train, and then for some reason I'm shooting people. I don't know if we're going to steal the train, but we're going to take a look at it anyway. This is the prologue, gives you a little taste of the game. Come out on the 23rd of Jan, and so that's 3 days from me recording it since it's been out, and we're going to look at it now. So here we go. Okay, so first thing I've done, I've turned the music off. I do not trust any developers to actually research the game to make sure it's copyright free, and I'm not getting any more strikes this year. Hopefully. We'll see. Anyway, we're going to jump into the game now. Now, it does say this should be played on survival mode, although there is a simulator mode, which means you don't want to, if you just want to do the train and the delivering and stuff, but I want to do this one. I want to play the Mafia, so I'm going to call myself Shirlz. Do you want to skip the tutorial? No. Because we need to know what to do. I need to know how to shoot a gun. I need to know how to use a train. So let's check this out. Okay. Alright, we're going towards the shop, apparently. That's not the shop, is it? Shop. Oh, there's a Mafia shop. Good to see you, old comrade. Now it's time to get back on the railway. Okay. While holding your railway post, you'll be working for... Is this the Mafia? I know it said shop, but it's literally a car boot. So... Okay, that one's selling beer. In the lower left, you can see the status of your money. Okay. Maybe it'll tell me what I need to buy. In the lower right is information about the temperature. Wow, that is cold. Top left, your stats can be found. Right. Go shopping. Make sure you buy enough food and beverages to survive until the next store. Oh, right. So this is going to be food for the journey. Well, when it says beverages, does that... Beer is $1. But beer's going to get me absolute... Milk? Milk's $1 and beer's $1. Why would I buy milk? I don't know how much beer do I need? Beer. Okay, I've bought some beer. I'm going to buy a loaf of bread. No, I'm going to buy a knife. I really thought there'd be like something in the toilets, like an Easter egg or something. Okay, that's not an Easter egg. That is not the Easter egg I was looking for. Okay, here's the Mafia shop. Is that free? I'm taking it. Whoa. Okay, what are they selling? They're selling ammo. Okay, I think ammo is going to be important to have, so I'm having loads of ammo. Can I actually buy a rifle off you as well? Ooh, what ammo did I just buy? I have bought Tokarev TT-33. Is that a pistol? Because I don't think it's a Kalashnikov. Kalashnikov's... I don't know much about guns, but Kalashnikov is like 7.622mm. Let's buy a little piece and see. Does it show me? How much is a Kalashnikov? 300. Okay. I reckon that's going to be important to have in it. Yes! I'm buying that. So I bought some pistol ammo, but I don't appear to have a pistol though, which is a little bit weird. Right, anyway, to the train! It's over this way. I like how open world this is though. There's like people everywhere. Okay, so the train is in here. Now, are we going to borrow it? Oh, there's all like stuff to buy, like spare parts and stuff. I've not got a clue if I need any of that though.
Наконец-то можно продать эту кучу хлама. В нем постоянно что-то ломается.
Right, so how do I get in? Okay. We're stepping on in. I'm opening the door in my face. Right, so top right has information about the nearest points. So, okay. Some locomotion functions are blocked. Stand by the side mirror and press E. Okay, so we're in inspection mode. Performs the functions of viewing the status, locomotive parts, and external cameras. Navigate using the mouse and keyboard. Okay, press F to continue. Press T to view the condition of the various parts. So, I see. So we are going to need to replace some parts. So what's broken there? If you move close to each of the parts, you can get some information about its durability. So that's broken. Speedometer. Locate the broken part and replace it with a new one. To do this, exit inspection mode and add the adjustable wrench to your inventory. Right, so I need to come out of that then. Now, where's my adjustable wrench? Here. Is that free? I'm not sure, but I need to go in here. Open up my inventory. Put this in a quick slot. Okay. So quick slot 1. Take out the adjustable wrench. Unscrew the screws of the speedometer. Okay, so it's these little blue things here. With right mouse button. You monsters. Why have you done that on the right mouse button? That's not intuitive for me. Okay, put it away and remove it with the left mouse button. Fine. Put a new speedometer in the empty case. Right, so I need to go and buy one. Watch this now be like $515. I need a speedometer. What? Okay, I'm guessing it's giving me a clue. It's down here. Look. How much is one of them? $60. Not bad. Not bad. My thirst is going up. I'm beginning to regret buying all that beer. Right, so we're gonna put this in here now. So I'm assuming I just grab it in here, put it in a slot. Stop silent. That's in 4. What's the noise? Why is there a whale? Okay, so we'll put it there. Put this back on. So it's left click to screw in, right click to unscrew. Okay, I'll forgive you, developer. Maybe that's not as horrible as I thought. Okay, I can sell used parts at the scrapyard. Right, it's ready to start, but I want to sell. How do I sell a part then? So if I get my part like this. Remember to inspect the condition of the parts and replace them to... Okay, yes. Turn on the small compressor. I want to sell him that, though. There you go. That's not selling it, is it? Do I put it on the table? Okay. You're not going to teach me how to sell, are you, right now? Right. I need to go to the engine room. So, is this an excuse to go through the train now? How do I go through train? Oh, it's so narrow. Oh, I don't like how narrow it is. Claustrophobia, anyone? Okay, we'll turn that little thing on. There we go. The small compressor provides pressure to pantographs where there is no pressure in the main... Yeah, okay. I understand all of that, honestly, and now I'm going to turn on the radio. Yeah, we're going to listen to some music before we set off. And I'm sure it's not a proper radio. Okay, we're on. Now what? Okay, so I need to get to track 8 by platform 3. Okay. You can press the call button to listen to the last message. We don't need to. Turn on the power switch on the control panel. I'm never going to remember all this. The red light shows the electricity is supplied from the battery. Turn on pantographs 1 and 2 to raise them. And then wait for them to reach the electric line. Is this like the things on top of the actual train? Is it? Yeah, is it them things? So it's a train, but it's what I'd say it's like a tram. The red light has gone out. The main current on the panel shows 33,000 volts. It means the electricity is supplied. Turn on the heating first and the heating second switch. Okay, where's the heating? Over here. Okay, so that's that on. That on. The temperature cannot fall below 5 degrees. Keep the doors and windows closed. Okay, let's shut that then. And shut that one. Right, now we're turning on our compressor. The main reservoir indicator shows it's filling up. The pressure in the main reservoir indicator must be at least 4 grams for the engine to work properly. That's plenty then. Turn on the KVC switch. Okay, so the red light's up there, and the second column means it's on but not yet working. It needs to be reset. So then press the release. The red light's gone out, meaning it's working. Turn on the BV1. Alright, the engine's coming on. Are you ready? You listen to it purr like a kitten? Is it not going to make a noise because it's electric, I guess? The red light in the first and third column means the BV on is not yet working. It needs to be reset. Oh, there's going to be a reset switch. Oh, here we go. That made a noise. So is this on? The red light in the second row and first column has gone out. It means the engines are turned on. When you load the pantographs and then raise them up again, remember to reset the engine. Turn on engine cooling. So we'll flick that. Is this the handbrake? Okay, fill the levelling reservoir and the brake line with the pressure. Oh, people that are into all the stats and stuff are going to love this. This is just making me cry. It's so complicated. Fill... Where's this bit? Fill the levelling reservoir and the brake line with the pressure of 5. I guess that's this bit. But they are not filled yet. So I only flicked that thing on. Set the handle main brake to release and charge position. How do I do? How do I do that? Set the main brake handle to the release and charge position. Position emergency braking run at the moment. So how do I actually switch it to a different... Alright, so we need this to what? Release and charge, yes. Okay, so that is now charging. Okay, that's enough pressure, I think. Maintain pressure above 5.7. Do not exceed this limit. See, that looks dangerous already. Set the main brake handle to service. The pressure started to drop but stopped at 6 kilograms. So, what do we do? How do we release that? Set the main brake handle to shut off with supply. Okay, pressure's dropping. Set the main brake handle to service position. Which service is it? This one. Okay, pressure is stable now. If you'd like to set the pressure precisely, set the main brake handle. Yeah, let's ignore all that. Right, and I want to flick more switches. So we need to flick a VU switch. Turn on the view to... It's located above the entrance door to the cabin. What? Up there? Whoa! Why would you put it there? Wait a minute. Is it on this side? Oh, it's on this side. Okay. Next step is to turn on the signalization system. Go to the engine room in the first section. Right, we've got to turn more stuff on. So we're going to turn this on. Right, set the handle to forward position. So this shows the next railroad signal on the line and informs the train dispatchers of your move. This needs more than one person. Right, now we need to set a switch in the cabin. Let's come in here again. Okay. I'm setting that on. Turn on the attention system. Okay, it's made the noise. I guess that's like an alert system. Green light means the movement is allowed up to 60 miles an hour. Okay, we're good to go. We're good to go, I think. Yellow light means you have to slow down before the next railroad signal to at least 40. Yellow and red means you have to stop before the next railroad signal. Red light means you have to stop immediately. White light means the nearest railroad signal has not been detected and you have to proceed with caution. Go to the cabin in a second. What? Can we not just go? So where are we going? What are we doing? Is that this cabin? Don't tell me the brakes are all the way back here. Oh, look at this. If you want to drive this section, you have to turn off the locomotive and pull out a panel lock key. And insert it into the control panel in the second section. So set the handle, blocking handle, to handbrake released. So we flick that. I guess that's the brake on the rear. I'd like to say I know what I'm doing. I do not have a clue what I'm doing. So let's get to the front of the train again. And set the same on this one. Okay, and then we're going to set movement to M. Okay, we're ready. We're finally ready to drive. This is like flying a B-52 bomber or something. This is like insane, the amount of things that we need to do. I don't really understand what on earth we have to do. Right, set the main handle to the 1 position, which is this one. Come on, I want to set you. So, oh, we need it on 1. Okay. So this is making us move. If you apply too much pressure, the white lights on your panel will appear and it won't be able to speed up. You have to reduce the power. The next step is to couple the cars. Drive forward until you pass the correct railroad switch. Don't drive too fast. You'll have to brake soon. Okay, we need more speed, Mr. Tyler. There we go. Oh, no, I've installed it. Yeah, I think that's that. Let's increase it gradually. This is really awkward to control. Right, because I want to do it with that one. We'll do it in 2. Where's my actual speed on here? Right. Where is my speed on these? Do you know what? I can't even see the speed. How do I see what speed I'm actually going? Doesn't appear to tell me anywhere. This has got to be... I should be able to go faster than this. Let's go to 5. Come on, go faster, or I will use this. Faster, faster. Right, we're trying to crank it up a bit. Oh, wait a minute. Have I got a button to press? Oh, it can't accelerate. Reduce power. Okay, so we've managed to get rid of that alert. Okay, we're motoring. We're training. Now let's go until it says I can't go any faster. So 15 is okay. I did say don't go too fast though, didn't it? So let's start. Right, we need to brake. No, we need to brake. How do I stop? I've gone past it. Right, the brake's on. Oh. So the indicator shows it's filling up. It means it's braking. Wait for the train to stop. Oh, I'm so far away. I'm 400 meters away. That's too far away. I'm not walking to that. Okay, the train has stopped. Go outside and check. But have you seen where the train is? Right, let's get this on. I'm not walking that way. Please let... Oh, come on. It won't let me take the brake off. It's on 100%. Can I go backwards? It's not taught me how to go backward. Right, we'll go and have a look. We'll go and have a look. That has been a disaster. Oh, there's no way. I'm not walking that far. Anyway, that's it for now. So, we bought loads of ammo. I have drove a train too fast. It's more complicated than B-52, and that is Trans-Siberian Railway Simulator. So, if you want to see some more of me struggling on this game, not knowing a clue what I'm doing, let me know in the comments below. Anyway, I'm shirlierox. This has been the first look at Trans-Siberian Railway Simulator Prologue. See you next time.